Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Caroline. And Espe is actually out of the competition, so she'll have to do with Juliette as well. The semi-final #1 for the men's is coming up, and look at those names.
Cow, man!
How many world champions have we got here? We've got 3 world champions for sure.
I gotta get
3 world champions.
I don't think yeah. 2 hands, can they do it? Connor Baxter in red from Maui, Hawaii. Nui Cario in white from New Caledonia. Fernando Perez Serra in blue. Local?
Not local, is from Andalusia, which is about 6 hours south of here.
And then in yellow, Claudio Nica. Wow. What an exciting lineup right there.
And 3 world champions, but only 1 APP world champion, and that's Connor Baxter for sure.
If I was in this heat, I would be shitting myself.
Could you say that on camera?
I just said it. Sorry. Sorry, Mom.
All right. Well, no poo-poo next to me, please, Casper. We've got Connor Baxter, Noe Garyu, Claudio Nica, and Fernando Perez getting ready. What is Claudio doing right now?
Claudio is doing probably a ritual right now, I'd imagine, going into the water. You know, every athlete has their own preparation ritual. For me, I like to take a little plunge, get some water in my head. But
I like Connor's dance.
Connor's dance.
Yeah.
Do you remember Zane Schweitzer's tribal dance?
Yeah, and Zane Schweitzer used to shout super loud just before the start.
You would be in doubt if it was like Tarzan on the start line or it was Zane Schweitzer. I miss that guy.
All right, that's a lot of starboard boards as well, huh? I can see All-Star on the side of those boards. Noe Garyu, Connor Baxter, Fernando, and Claudio Nica. And 4 different countries, actually. Maui with a kangaroo hopping.
Ooh,
signature move by Connor in front.
Seems like Connor got the better of that exchange with the kangaroo hop. He's definitely powering away from Noik. We got Claudio not moving so fast.
What a great move right here by Noe Garyu, taking the 2nd place, apparently ahead of Claudio Nica and Fernando Perez in 4th position right now. But, you know, once Connors get that first spot, it's really tough to get it away from him, right?
Whoa, Connor going way too wide. Connor going way too wide. Is this going to come back and bite him?
I think I spoke too fast as Noe Garyu is making a radical turn and potentially taking 1st place. No.
That was an uncharacteristic error by Connor there. I don't know if he was forced wide, but he definitely seemed off course, but he's back.
Okay, just like Fiona Wilde earlier on, Connor Baxter recovering his 1st position. Noe Garyu in 2nd. We've got Fernando now in 3rd instead of 4th, with Claudio Nica.
Claudio being rejected by the buoy there.
Rubbing the buoy. And how did Claudio lose his 3rd spot? That's we might see that in the replay.
We might see it.
But now it's a cruise. It's a cruise for those 2 guys. They know each other really well. They've been in many finals together, and Connor Baxter is in the lead.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see if any of them make a late move here towards the finish line to get that positioning priority in the final. Connor, I want to say again, that just shows his capacity. When he went wide at buoy 1, and he managed to come back like that, he's got more left in the tank than what he's showing us right now.
Well, if he does, I don't know where he's putting it, because his look is looking super impressive to me. I mean, you've got Noe Garyu just behind him, you know, one of the top sub racers in the world. Obviously, Noik did and won the long distance yesterday, but is getting through so far. Anyway, we've got still 20 meters left to go before we reach the arch and the finish line. But look at Connor cruising, strolling, pacing himself as he crosses the line as a winner for the 3rd time today.
Yeah.
And my favorite, as I called it earlier on. We'll see. He's definitely through to the final.
Yeah, Connor has got momentum. We can't deny that. As we look at the replay here, pay attention to his famous kangaroo hop, where the other guys were up early. Connor stayed jumping and made a little bit of space up there. Let's pay attention to where Claudio lost it. So he goes into the 1st buoy here, comes out. Yeah, that was tight.
Might have taken a dive at some point, but Connor, super technical move there.
Yeah, he slams the brake right there. Gets it turned around. Yeah, finds a little bump. I mean, that's Connor. He's able to find bumps that just don't exist. I remember I asked him once if he could teach me how to downwind like him, if he could teach me how to read water.
We've got Connor. Connor is ready on the beach with Holly, and over to you, Holly.
Thank you, Machu. Yes, I'm here with Connor, who's just made it through to the men's final after a clean sweep of heats all day. Connor, before the competition started, we spoke about Noik being one of your main competitions. Did you feel the pressure from him then?
For sure. You know, at the end of the day, any one of us can win this race. We're all here for the same reason, and that's to win. So whether it's Noik, one of these new kids, whoever it may be, the pressure is always there. And yeah, especially someone with Nike. He has a lot of experience, a lot of tactics of his own. So I felt the pressure, but just kind of held my own and did my thing.
Good luck in the final.
Let's go.
Back to you guys in the studio.
Looking good, Connor, I have to say. Thank you very much, Holly. We've got semi-final hit number 2 coming up with Shrimpy in red, with Clément Colmas in white, Leonika in blue, and Christian Andersen in yellow.
What a semi-final right there. That's solid. You're not gonna get a much more stacked semi right there. Yeah, so as we get ready for the second semifinal, the two first finishers going directly to the final, and also we will be seeing the third and fourth placing athletes again in the consolation final to run just before
that's right,
the actual final. So we do have to locate position 5 through 8 as well, as we see the athletes line up. Christian Andersen far left.
Clément, Shrimpy, and Leonika.
Clément almost stumbling there.
And Christian Andersen still pushing. Leonika's got the best start, along with Shrimpy on the NSP board there. So yeah, it's definitely a good, clear advantage there for Shuri Araki on the NSP, but Leonika is trying to climb up to the front. Christian Andersen right now in 4th position, but on the inside, Clément Colmas in white on the outside.
Yeah, it's going to be tight. I think Christian's unfortunately off to a little bit of a bad start. Shrimpy going into the first buoy, clean, very strong buoy turn. Ooh, who is that? Leo on the far inside, almost catches Shrimpy. Clément going right.
Shrimpy on the NSP, with a green hat, pushing hard to distance himself from Leonika and Christian Andersen on the push. Actually, Christian in 4th position. We've got Clément now in 2nd on the starboard from New Caledonia. Leonika in 3rd, and Christian Andersen is going to have to bring back that killer instinct, which qualified him to that semi-final.
Yeah, talk about killer instinct. Shrimpy's totally on a mission right there. He's in a league of his own.
And looking, I have to say, a lot better than the previous races, especially at that start. He didn't have the best of the starts until now, but he was dominant in this first stretch of water to the first buoy.
Yeah, he was commanding. He's in it to win it. Christian, on the other hand, here you can see the bumps moving across. That looks like a boat wake just tailing in.
And you know what? Shrimpy is going to love that. Look at him in downwind mode already, but Clément is a great downwinder too, so don't rule him out just yet for the first spot. Leonika has got a 10-meter gap to fill in, with Christian Andersen trying to overtake him.
Polar Bear, if you can hear me, now is the time to turn that killer instinct on.
Ooh, interesting choice of line for Christian Andersen right there, going super wide, but look at Shrimpy.
That almost looked like a defensive maneuver. Shrimpy almost blocking Clément a little bit. So that's going to be interesting, especially going into the final, like if it is neck and neck.
So it is Shuri Araki, aka Shrimpy, the 16-year-old two-time ISA World Champion, crossing the line in 1st, and Clément Colmas in 2nd, qualifying himself for the final. What a weekend Clément Colmas is having after his 3rd place yesterday in the long distance, is in the final of the APP World Tour Sprints. Wow. And who's out then? Leonika and Christian Andersen, Polar Bear, unfortunately for Denmark, and for Kasper Stenfath it's over for our friend Christian.
I was hoping my neighbor was going to make the final, but good job by all the boys. They're killing it. As we look at the replay here, look at Shrimpy just like a madman out of the gate there. He's got that cadence coming into the first turn. That was tight. Like, I'm amazed no one went down at that point. Christian getting a little bit stuck behind Leo and Clement there. Shrimpy, again.
Wow. Oh, look at that turn. Like, one stroke turn for Shrimpy, a 16-year-old, and Clement Colmas. I mean, he's just there. He's just there. He's quiet, but he's there. He's making it to the final at the APP World Tour.
And I know I've said it before, but one thing I like about Shrimpy's technique is his low center of gravity. He's like he doesn't have the longest legs, and he's not the tallest guy, but he really utilizes his strength, which is he's compact. Like, I don't think I would want to wrestle him. Like, he's just so solid on that board.
Absolutely, and is actually with Holly, ready to answer her questions. Take it away, Holly.
Thank you, guys. Yes, I'm here with Shrimpy, who's just made it into the men's final. Shrimpy, so that's you, Clement Colmas, Noik and Connor in a final. What a final. How is that going to go?
I'm so happy to go final and only focus to final.
Well, good luck, Shrimpy. We'll be cheering for you, and everyone at home will be as well. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you very much, Shrimpy. Thank you very much, Holly. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to come back for the consolation finals, I suspect. So don't go away, because the big finals are coming up.